Good morning. Is it working this time? There we go. Hello, everybody. I'm Dharma, and this is going to be your daily moons. It's a full moon reading. The full moon is in Leo. I tell you what, I just saw something. Seven Terra just sent it to me, and it's a little bit mind blowing. I will put it on the Raven's Nest if you're not over there. It's a TikTok, and it talks about the fact that between now and the eclipse in May, some crazy stuff is about to happen, where what is illuminated is going to be toxicity in a real way, in that the people in your life who are trying to do shady stuff to you, take from you, steal from you, lie to you, if you're doing that, all of the toxicity is going to be heightened so that you can see who it is. Like, they're not, the universe or spirit or whatever, it's not being elusive anymore. It's being like, hey, here's the toxicity. Do you see it? Do you see it? Do you see what they're doing? Do you see that? And then it's your job to completely cut them out of your life. Otherwise, it's just going to keep getting worse, and then you're going to be stuck in a cycle that is huge. Now, this particular moon, the way that they had one of those astrology charts up, it makes a complete square. And it's called like a grand cross or something like that. I don't really know a whole lot about astrology, but it's a big fucking deal. And with the moon being in Leo, people are going to be really assertive and really dramatic, and it's just going to be like a big show, right? And then so if you've got any kind of releasing to do, and that's the other thing about the full moons. We talk about the fact that if you look at the moon like a volcano, right, the new moons is when it starts to bubble, and then all the way up until the full moon, that's when it explodes. Movement awakens my creative spirit. Somebody might be dancing. This is the moon deck for those of you who are curious. But here's the other thing about movement, okay? Yeah, it looks like she's dancing in this card, but what else is movement? Movement is also forward movement. Steady movement, constant movement, whatever. But somebody, this could also be about, I mean, with the Leo moon, yeah, you also have creativity and stuff. Bright light. But I want to talk about movement forward, steady movement forward. And also, with along with the thing about toxicity being heightened in this time, just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. If you've already begun the process of, this is awful. I can't see. I'm in my jams. Okay, it's Trident coffee times. Everybody got their coffee? Oh, I just live in yoga pants. That's what I do. Oh, except I have on like 3 pairs of pants. Fun fact, yoga pants times 3. It's 12 degrees outside. What was I talking about? Now that I'm not blinded. Blinded by the light. That might be the other thing. There could be somebody who is like really sexy, really, they've got that devil dick thing going on about them. Okay? And they could come in and sway you. I know that we did a mini reading on Sunday at the Zoom meeting. Okay, where, yikes. Am I right? That is, what, I just lost my train of thought. Oh, we were doing, that's my point. We were focusing, focus on my shit, making my moves in silence. Ooh, right? David, drink your tea. I don't care what you drink, man. Pick your poison. No judgment here. Right. And then so it's like you're going this way and everything's fine. And you're focusing, and then Who dat? Just keep swimming. We've spent a lot of time. Bitches, we have spent the last, since Thanksgiving, okay, working on focusing. It took us all summer to figure out that the whole rule and how to do life right was to focus. It took us months to figure that out. And then we spent all winter time figuring out what we wanted to focus on and who we wanted to focus on and getting rid of the other options and focus on my shit, make my moves in silence. Ooh, working out, sleeping in, taking vitamins. Bitch, right? And so it feels like with this moon and all these, because it's like with the high illumination of the moon, particularly, I don't know if the moon crosses like that every time it's full. That would be interesting to know. If any of my astro birdies on here would like to, what I would like to see is a chart for full moons. Like, show me a bunch of different full moons. I'm curious to find out if there's always a square. That is something my Sagittarian would like to, that's a Sagittarian rabbit hole I'd like to go down just out of pure curiosity. Okay? But my point is that just keep swimming. You have to stay focused, and that other things that are coming in for the next couple of days, the universe or whatever you fucking believe in is gonna say, this is toxic, this is toxic, this is toxic, this is toxic. Now what you gonna do about it? And there's something about, if you don't get done with this by like May, you're in it for another like decade or something. Long time. No bueno. So just keep swimming during this time frame. Be prepared for fuckery, basically. So right now, it's early morning still. We're still having coffee. Even if you have to, what's a good thing to do is to write it down. You can even write it down like 3 times, 369. You can use the power of numbers, whatever. Write it down and put it in your pocket. And then every time you every time you touch your pocket or every time you reach in your pocket, you'll feel it and you're like, right, I have to focus on that. Okay? And that's also a good way to manifest too. But there is someone coming in your life over the next couple of days to prove to you that they should not be there. I am of earth and in harmony with nature. Exactly. This is focusing on the 3D and the 5D. As above, so below. Nothing is going to rock you. You are not going to let because this is external energy. This is for once in our fucking lives. This is not some kind of shadow that's coming in from nowhere. This isn't a shadow coming from within the self. This is some fucking person. Doesn't have to be a guy. Okay? Somebody in your life that needs to be cut, and it is coming. And when I let others shine, I shine too. Oh. Oh, yay! My favorite card fell out. I'm ready, thank you. And I think what this is about is that as long as you do this chill thing, right? Well, that's the point, sweet fire, is that they're already cut, but they're coming back. So if you thought it was hard before to get rid of this person, now it's going to be really, really hard, because otherwise they're going to have to find a new source of energy to suck. And why would they want to do that when they could just have yours? So now it's saying, I'm ready, thank you. I'm ready to focus. I am ready to handle whatever this is. And I'm ready to receive. And this isn't all going to be bad. It also feels like you might get some loving stuff coming at you too. Right? Okay, so let's talk about the fairies. Can we get some indications for what might be coming on? What might be going on in this time frame, please? Oh, the gate and solace. Oh, well, I feel like Justin Timberlake. Solace is knowledge and consciousness. It's raw energy. It's masculine energy. It is it's an opening. It's your healer. I feel like maybe you might have been waiting for this for a while. This feels like something else. Oracle. Who is this? Solace. This is also escaping. This is talking about List of the Shadows, talks about coming out of the shadows. It could be a masculine figure pulling you out, but this could also be pulling yourself out because you have the knowledge of what's like. It's like, go through the gate, go through it, stop being scared, go through the gate. Whatever's on the other side is got to be better than what's here. The moon dance in the rose garden. There's somebody who watches you religiously, whether it's on your Instagram or by your house or whatever. They do that. They might play music. It's the Lullaby Man. And they are trying to figure out a way to bring change to the situation. Like a bird. It's time to go in a new direction. Tell me about how this gate happens and who's doing the pushing. Page of Pentacles, King of Swords, the Magicians. There's somebody, this is somebody that you wanted to hear from, but I don't think that you knew that you were going to hear from them. It's the Emperor. And the Empress. Six of Cups, oh my God. So this person sees you as an empress, if you're the feminine in this. Even if you're the man. If you're doing loving, nurturing, caring, whatever, a guy can have empress energy too. They call that your inner feminine or something like that. But you can expect a conversation, clearly. But they want to secure something financially. King of Rods and the Lovers. They are terrified. They don't know what you're going to say. What is this even about? Nine of Cups, the Star. Yo, straight up, you might have some band be like, do you want to live together? I need to leave the place where I'm at now. And they don't know what you're going to say. And I don't feel like that's a place where this Emperor likes to be. The Lovers. And I swear by the moon and the stars in the sky, I'll be there. For better or worse. I could just see Ryan Reynolds. That's all I can see. From just friends. You might supposed to be just friends with this person. Love you with every beat in my heart, 'cause I swear. Some of them might drop the L word, but is this the person that we need to be the toxic thing? No, this person does not want to have to compete. Whoever this just friends thing is, they don't want to compete. They're not interested in that. They don't want to wonder what you're doing because it feels very like, well, we're not technically together, so I can go do whatever I want to do. They don't like that at all. I swear. Four of Wands, the Lovers. It's the same shit. So you might get some kind of crazy offer that you were not expecting. You know what I mean? Like not expecting at all. But it feels like this is from someone that you wanted it from. Now, can we talk about the thing that we need to watch out for? Okay, because this feels like somebody's coming in. It could even be coming in to change your life, giving you a real solid offer. But it kept coming up with Four of Rods. So, yeah, that could be about a house, but it could also just be about a foundation, right? Privileged lady. They might also make up something. Like, I have no real reason to be here, but I felt like maybe I should. They're taking a risk. This person is wildly uncomfortable with this. They do not like knowing whether it's going to be a yes or a no from you. They don't know that, but they're going to try anyways. And you're all, I'm ready, thank you. Okay, can we talk about the one thing that's going to come in that is going to disrupt the focus? Death. You might have real changes at work. And it might seem scary at first. Like stasis, but then it works out. What does that have to do with? I heard. Right? This is somebody that used to light your love light and now they don't on account of all the dumb toxic shit that they've done to you. And there's something about when you're honest about that and you let that go, something else comes in. And I think it's the thing that you're ready for. And thank you. Yeah, you're like expecting gratitude. And you get this other communication. Tell me about it. From your friend, I swear. Could be a Libra. For better or worse. This person is wildly motivated to become attached to you because it just keeps getting better and better and better over time. Just friends. Except you're not. Right? Love you with every beat in my heart. J, F. E, G, and B. It just feels like whatever this person is saying to you, you really like it. They are dependable as hell. So faithful. So here's the problem. I've asked 3 times what the toxic thing is that's coming in, and they won't tell me. I keep hearing, you already know. You already know. You already know. Like it's like my guys aren't even willing to waste time on saying who it is, because that's what we've done for the last year, is pinpoint toxicity and where it's coming from and how to get away from it. And they're like, don't even worry about it. Stay focused on the one that you were focused on. Keep your eyes right there. Because this person who is pretending like they're just your friend is not just your friend. And they're going to say some shit that is going to blow your mind. It's good. They might grumpily say, I love you. And you're all... That's the new line. Yay! Oh my God! Yay! It's solid and steady. Like the Allegheny run. All right. Just friends. But you're not. All right. Any other messages? Ace of Swords. You know this. That's the point. You know this. You know who's toxic. You know who's not. You know who's a good person. You know who's not. You don't need to be, it's almost like the way that my guides are doing this, okay, because I can't control them, right? They give me what they want to give me, and that they do that to teach lessons, and it's usually hard lessons because I always wind up being the douchebag in every story, like the big abandonment issues thing. Apparently that was me, okay? And I know a lot registered and triggered a lot of people. Not sorry, okay? Sometimes we just have hard lessons to work on. But it's almost like my guides are like, I'm not giving you any information about this toxic person. We've spent a year on it. You know who they are. You know what they do. You don't need to find out. The way to cut the cord is to stop fucking looking. The way to release someone is to stop thinking about them. Delete them off of your social media. Close the accounts. Delete the pictures. Delete the phone numbers. Delete the texts. Anything that you still have from that person is an energetic tie. And especially if they're a toxic person, they're going to be doing shit publicly to make you look stupid. Or hurt your feelings or something like that. So... my guys are like, don't even worry about it. Just keep swimming. You know, thank you, Nadia. You know what's good for you. You know what's good. And you know what's not. So just keep swimming. Just keep focusing. And when all this other dumb shit comes in over the next couple of days, I think this is until the 7th. So today and tomorrow, somebody might give you some kind of offer or something and you want to look that way, but don't. Just don't. Just don't. Okay? And then this other person here who's swearing up and down that you're just friends, you ain't. Okay? They love your ass. Like Ryan Reynolds loves Amy Smart. Okay? That is fucking adorable. I'm going to put that on the Raven's Nest in just a minute. Okay, we have tons and tons and tons of work to do today. I want to get straight messages out. I want to get all kinds of other things out. Well, David, that's different. That's not you sitting around pining for somebody. That's you going, I'm going to nail this bitch to the door. Yeah, me too. I did the same thing. That's a Libra way, but that's not the same thing. That is not, if anything, that should be motivation. I keep nasty texts. I do that. I screenshot them when they're exceptionally nasty. That way, when my dumbass Libra self is like, well, they were probably just having a bad day, I go back and look at them. I'm like, nope. Nobody says that many horrible things that many times in a row and that many days. That's not just a bad day. You're just an asshole. Okay? You're toxic. Snip, 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 snip. And then look back over to fucking Ryan Reynolds, who is writing you love songs. Okay? It's adorable. Okay, I think that's all I have for now. Good morning, Captain. On the regular side of this channel, I'm going to just, I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to try to do, I don't really want to record above today because it makes me unmotivated. So I'm going to try to, I think I'm going to do the stories today, but I'm going to do them over here this way on regular, and then I'll come and do members on this side. And then for people who want to buy them, I'll just upload them. Okay? 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 Okay. Just keep swimming. I love you guys. See you in just a minute.